Now we'll start with the human immune system. Okay, human immune system. Okay, so it is a system that gives immunity to the body by recognizing, responding, and remembering the foreign antigen. So all the three characteristics are there in the immune system, that is the recognition, the responding, and the remembering of the foreign antigens. Now it plays role in allergic reactions, autoimmune diseases, and organ transplantation. It includes lymphoid organs, tissues, and cells and antibodies. Okay. So all these organs which are given on this side are nothing but the immune system, immune organs. Okay, thymus, lymph node, thoracic duct, okay, thorax, particularly spleen, then in lymph node, bone marrow, Peyer's patch, lymph node, lymph duct, tonsils. Okay, so it is a system that gives immunity to the body by recognizing and responding and remembering foreign antigen. It plays role in allergic reactions. Okay, whenever you get an allergy, the response you are getting is due to the immune system. Autoimmune diseases, organ transplantation. Okay, and it includes what? Lymphoid organs, tissue, cells, and antibodies. Now lymphoid organs are very important in the immunity, and these organs these are the organs where origin, maturation, and proliferation of lymphocytes occur. Okay, so lymphoid organs are of two types, that is the primary lymphoid organs and the secondary lymphoid organs. Okay, so in immune system we are learning about what? We are learning about different lymphoid organs. So these are the organs where origin, maturation, and proliferation of lymphocytes occur. Okay, what occurs? This is the origin, maturation, and proliferation of lymphocytes occur. Lymphoid organs are of two types, that is primary lymphoid organs and secondary lymphoid organs. Okay, now when we are talking about the primary lymphoid organs, these organs where lymphocytes are matured and differentiated to antigen sensitive lymphocytes. It is of two types, that is bone marrow and thymus. Okay, now in primary lymphoid organs, we say that these organs are the organs in which the lymphocytes are matured and differentiated to antigen sensitive lymphocytes. Okay, it is of two types, that is bone marrow and thymus. So bone marrow and thymus are the primary lymphoid organs in which the maturation and the differentiation of the lymphocytes will occur. Okay, see, this is the bone marrow and this is the thymus. Okay, so in lymphoid organs we are studying two types of lymphoid organs, which is the primary lymphoid organ and the secondary lymphoid organs. And in primary lymphoid organs we say that the organs where the maturation and differentiation of the lymphocytes or antigen sensitive lymphocytes occur are the primary lymphoid organs. These are bone marrow and thymus. Now in bone marrow, it is a site of formation of all blood cells including the B and T lymphocytes. So in bone marrow there is the formation of blood cells including the T lymphocytes, while in thymus it is a bilobed organ seen near the heart and beneath the breastbone. It is large during birth but gradually reduces in size and becomes very small in size in puberty. And immature T lymphocytes from bone marrow is migrated to thymus and matured. Okay, so here the formation of blood cells and the T lymphocytes occur. Here this thymus is very large at the birth, but it is gradually becoming very small in size during puberty. And immature T lymphocytes from the bone marrow are migrated to thymus and matured. Okay, so in the diagram we can see that this is the bone anatomy, and you can see the formation of blood cells here. Okay, and this is the thymus gland, which is gradually large during the birth but reduces in size till puberty. Now we come to the secondary lymphoid organs. Now these organs to which matured lymphocytes migrate from the primary lymphoid organs interact with the antigen and then proliferate to become effector cells. Okay, here what will happen in primary lymphoid organs, the cells will be formed, differentiated and matured, and now in secondary lymphoid organs the action of these cells will occur, that is the lymphocytes will migrate from primary lymphoid organs, interact with the antigens and then proliferate to become effector cells. These are the spleen. Okay, these are spleen and lymph nodes. Examples. Okay, the organs to which matured lymphocytes migrate from primary lymphoid organs interact with antigen and then proliferate to become the effector cells. Okay, so spleen, lymph node, tonsil, Peyer's patches are all secondary lymphoid organs. So you can see in the diagram tonsils, and this is the Peyer's patches in the these are the Peyer's patches in the small intestine. Okay. Other are mucus associated lymphoid tissue and appendix. Now we come to spleen. Now spleen is a bean shaped organ. It contains lymphocytes and phagocytes. It will remove worn out RBC and microorganisms from the blood, and it is the reservoir of erythrocytes in fetus. Okay, so spleen is a bean shaped organ. It contains lymphocytes and phagocytes, removes worn out RBC and microorganisms from blood, and reservoir of erythrocytes in fetus. Okay, lymph nodes are found in the lymphatic system. Okay, they trap microorganisms or other antigens and they will fight against these. Trap antigens activate lymphocytes and cause an immune response. Okay, so this is the lymph node which are present. This is the follicle. This is the lymphatic vessels. This is the outer region that contains lymphocyte cells that detect and destroy the harmful bacteria. Okay, this is the lymphatic vessels which carry lymph into the lymph node. Okay, so lymph nodes are found in the lymphatic system, and they do what? They trap microorganisms or the other antigens. Trapped antigens activate lymphocytes and cause the immune response. Now MALT are the mucosa associated lymphoid tissue, and it is located within the lining of the respiratory tract, digestive tract and urogenital tract, and it constitutes 50% of the lymphoid tissue. Okay, so mucosa associated lymphoid tissue is present in the lining of respiratory, digestive and urogenital tract, and it contains about 50% of the lymphoid tissue. Okay, so what all we studied here in the lymphoid organs, this is a very important topic. We studied about what? We studied about two types of lymphoid organs, that is the primary lymphoid organ and the secondary lymphoid organ. Okay, we also studied that the organs where the lymphocytes are mature and differentiated are the primary organs, and where the action begins, that is the recognition of the antigen and fighting with the antigen occurs, are the secondary lymphoid organs. Okay, in primary lymphoid organs we saw bone marrow and thymus. Bone marrow is the formation of blood cells occurs, and B and T lymphocytes also are formed in bone marrow. Thymus is a bilobed organ which is present near heart, beneath the heart. Okay, near the heart, beneath the breastbone, and it is large during birth but gradually reduces to size and becomes very small in size. Okay, and immature T lymphocytes from bone marrow are migrated to thymus and matured. Okay, then comes the secondary lymphoid organs. Secondary lymphoid organs are spleen, lymph nodes, tonsils, Peyer's patches, mucosa associated tissue and appendix. Okay, so spleen is a bean shaped structure, contain lymphocytes and phagocytes, removes worn out RBC and microorganisms from the blood, and it is a reservoir of erythrocyte in fetus. Lymph nodes are found in the lymphatic system. They do the function of trapping the microorganisms or other antigens. Okay, and malt is the mucosa associated lymphoid organ, and it constitutes 50% of the lymphoid tissue. Okay, here you can see that mucosa membrane lining the small here intestine. Okay, this is the malt. Okay, so we studied what in immunity. We studied the various lymphoid organs, in which we saw primary as well as secondary lymphoid organs. You have to remember the name of each and every function which is given.